Hey, hey. All right. How's it going, everyone? This is my first live stream, so obviously it's probably not going to be perfect, but just going to make some music today. Just do a nice little test stream. So let's get into it. Hope you enjoy. All right. So I figured I'd do kind of like, hey everybody. I'm not sure what the delay is like for chat to live stream, but if you're joining me, hello. But yeah, we're just gonna do a normal let's make type thing, but just do it live. So if you have any like production questions or ideas for the song or anything, there's not really any rules to this. Just feel free to let me know. But I'm going to start off with the most popular videos that I do, just doing like a an indie pop song, I guess. So let's start with some drums. And let me know too if the audio is bad, if it's sounding okay. That's what you joining me are here for, to help me work out the kinks. And most importantly, before we start making music, hydrate. Okay. So for drums, I'm going to use this Smash Indie kit, which is pretty much the default that I use in all my videos. It's Easy Drummer's Tight Room kit, and with just a bunch of EQ and compression. Maybe we'll do something like kind of faster. Yeah, like around 150 or so. Let's start with that. I played way ahead of the tempo. Now you guys get to see how bad of a musician I am when it's not edited. I'm actually just gonna redo that take and turn this up as well. Start with something like that. We'll go ahead and quantize that. Let's start with a bass guitar. So I'm just gonna let that loop. I'm gonna grab a bass and we'll just keep building off of that. Okay, so I got a bass. For those of you watching as well, how's the sound coming through? Is it all working? Does it sound wonky? Something that I really like to do with bass guitar, like especially indie sounding bass, is actually use this pawn shop combo. And again, a lot of stuff that I do is stock Logic plugins, other than, of course, a lot of things I actually use to mix. But as far as like instruments and stuff, I really like to stay with Logic's stuff. So of course, we got to tune the bass as well. Oh no. I put my bass in different tunings so much that it's never consistent. All right, let's just play around with the drum loop, see what we can come up with. Well says great sound. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I know you don't mean that like I'm playing good or sounding good, that the sound just comes out okay. I still appreciate it. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and just double this, and we'll go ahead and just start a bass loop. Okay, I think that sounds good so far. And we're gonna crank that tone as well. And I'm gonna actually make 2 bass tracks. I'll show you why in a minute. Let's make another bass part. This is gonna be kind of like a pre-chorus, I guess. So something when I'm doing like initial demos is I'll literally just space out parts to kind of just get ideas. So like, okay, I know this will be like my verse. This will be like my pre-chorus, and then I'll record a chorus. So let's play around with pre-chorus. What do you guys think? Is that okay? I think just going from like that, I mean, technically it's F sharp. I'm in a different tuning, so that's F. So that. Let's see what we could do. I don't think you should go back to that. Leave your favorite bass progression in the chat. Maybe just a walk down? That'd be cool. Something like that. Skylar on dat. I can't pronounce your last name. It says, man, the slaps. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm thinking of like, ooh. See, now you guys get to see how I really like do things and how scatterbrained I really am. It's the magic of video editing. I'm thinking like a mellotron. Yeah. So something like this. Oh. I'm in a different key. There it is. That's something that you guys don't see as well when I'm making these videos is how much I do things wrong. That's the joy of creating. It's almost like the title matches the theme, huh? Oh my god, I'm doing minor. I'm so sorry, guys. There it is. There it is. And then maybe like a just a 1, 2, 3, 4 on the floor bass drum ending this. And I'm gonna do a whole different drum part. Let's. Hey, MD Reacts. Thank you. It's also your guys' reminder to hydrate. All right, let's do this drum part. Oop, I'm not not on the drums. There we go. Ooh, that'd be cool. Like just something kind of like not do like all the kick, just like a. Ooh. Something like that. I don't know if I like that last little bump, 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 bump. Let's go ahead and quantize that and let's just listen to it real quick. Let's fix this last little tom roll. So if we stack it kind of like this, put a note in the middle of that, it'll do like a. Do you want to hear that noise again? Okay. I'm going to re-record this bass here because I don't like the. Bump, 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 bump. How was your guys' day? Everyone have a good day? All right. Let's try it again. Do something like that. I honestly forgot what our main bass line is. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is show you guys it's a pretty common bass trick on how to get your bass sounding very full. Because right now, you know, we're just going through a guitar amp. It sounds very thin. We're just going to duplicate a track and I'm actually going to cut all these plugins out except for the noise gate. And we're going to copy this down here. And again, we're just going to solo it. So we are going to go to amps and pedals and open up the bass amp designer. And we're just going to pull up the direct box because I do kind of want it a little tone sculpted. I like this one because it's really punchy. All right, so here's the trick. So we are going to open up two different EQs The first one, we're going to open it up on our DI base, which I'm also going to label. And we're going to label this one as amp base. And oops. Amp base. What we're going to do with our DI is we're just going to take a bunch of high end off. Probably around, like, I would say anywhere from like 100 to 200. Probably more close to 200. I'd say 130 is about the sweet spot. And something else that we need to do, since we're only focusing on those low end frequencies, we're going to have to compress it to kind of just tame those. So we're going to open up a compressor. I find that the sweet spot for taming like really loud bass is a 4-to-1 ratio and a fast attack and fast release. And we're just going to dial it back until this hits just like under -5. And that should be good there. So here's where the cool trick comes in, is if we go to our amp, basically what we're going to do is the exact opposite of what we did for this. So this channel EQ, let me double check where we cut it last time. So this is our DI bass EQ right here. And this is our other bass. I'm going to go ahead and recall. We are going to slide it, our low cut, up to, where is it? Oh, 130. I was looking at the wrong one. Round to 130. So our amp bass is going to sound like this. It's just a lot more brighter. There's a lot more attack in it. And then we're going to bring in our DI bass. And it's very subtle, but we were able to separate it and we can have a nice clean low end. And all together, that sounds like this. So yeah. All right, let's add some more percussion. You know that we have to do a tambourine, of course. We're going to go to performance patches and do the tambourine performance. I feel too hyper. I feel like I have to do everything fast. All right, let's just go ahead and track some tambourine. I don't know if I read this comment. Bass and drums match very well from Skylar. I'm sorry if I totally missed that comment. I'm new to this. I'm sorry. All right. Let's fix. Why are my eyes? Fix note length. There we go. So I'm assuming that the people watching and most people who watch my content are using Logic. If you're not, I don't know if this applies to other DAWs or not. But something really cool about this tambourine here in Logic is that the velocity that you use or the note length that you hold down is the swing of the tambourine. So like this tambourine will be perfectly in swing as long as it matches. I'm really bad at explaining this. Basically, if the quicker you go, the quicker the tambourine goes. The slower you go. Should I just show you? It doesn't, it comes back when you let go of it. This was a bad explanation. All right. So let's go ahead and EQ our tambourine a little bit. I find that the stock tambourine in Logic just is a little too bright. Let's actually put in a shaker, see if that sounds better. I mean, obviously I'm going to keep the tambourine, but just want to see if a shaker just for this part would sound better. I don't like that one. I like that one. And then same thing, we're just going to roll off. Why do they put so many plugins on here? Just a couple is good for me. Thank you. Okay, so should be good there. What else? Let's add a couple tom hits, I guess. Something like that. And actually, I'm going to start piecing together the structure of the song as well. So I think it's going to start with bass and shaker. And let's go ahead and add some more gain and reverb to this. Yeah, that sounds better. And we will go ahead and add our intro hit with the drums. And let's go ahead and record a quick chorus drums. I don't have enough room. This microphone's in the way. Something like that, maybe. Let's go ahead and quantize that. I'll go ahead and add that mellotron in the chorus as well. Oops. Oops. No, we could just fix it here. Let's add a 7th there. I think this one is too high. Kind of sounds like Rudolph's nose when it whistles. All right, and something I'm going to do as well is add a spreader. So modulation. It's kind of like a chorus, but it more so focuses on quite literally spreading the stereo field. I'm going to EQ that real quick as well. There it is. Oops. This is a bop, says Will. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And for the chorus, I'm going to add as well a ride hat, not a ride, a ride on top of the hat. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and double that now. Actually, you know what? I'll take out the ride in this first half, and then the second half of the chorus, we'll do the ride. I think I'm gonna start adding guitar. So I'm just gonna let this play through while I go get that real quick. Get everything tuned up. Oh no, I was muted. There's a button on top of my microphone that mutes it. So when I go do something, it doesn't pick up. It should be back now though, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's retry that. Thank you for telling me, Will, because I would have went all stream not knowing. So I appreciate it. All right, so let's bring these sort of more back to center. Because I'm going to, I will name this melody high. Or no, melody left, melody right. And now I'm going to basically just double track what the bass is doing. And we'll just widen up the chorus that way. We'll do a hard left and a hard right. What were you saying about the guitar? Oh, I was just saying what guitar it was. I was just saying, if anyone's curious, it's a Eastwood Warren Ellis 6. It's a 3/4 size guitar, so like I can have my whole hand around it, and it's super comfortable. It's amazing. And if you're curious about the bass as well, it's a Squier Jag bass. It's part of their Classic 5 series, I think. You don't ever need expensive things to make music. It's two very affordable instruments that haven't let me down yet. How'd the bass go again? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's track this. As soon as I played it, I forgot what the bass line was. All right, got it now. Locked in there. My mind is a steel trap. Not forgetting that one. I'm going to tune this real quick because it does not sound very good. But thank you guys so much for joining me so far. I know the stream is probably a cluster, and but that's just who I am. But seriously, thank you guys so much for hanging out so far. I want to do these a lot more. I'm going to start with maybe just doing them monthly, then maybe bi-weekly. But they're fun to do so far. All right. Wow, my intonation is super off. Just when I said good things about this guitar. All right. One more time. Just kidding. 2 more times. All right, and let's go ahead and double check that. All right, let's go ahead and just set these levels real quick for these. All right, so I think I want to add like a very echoey, reverb drenched guitar. And usually like I'll have a certain sound in my head, but I just like to click on presets just to see what they'll do. That's actually exactly what I was looking for. Let's go ahead and take out some low, boost some mids, and take out some more treble. Move the mic around a little. And we are going to also add a delay. More of a low cut. I do like having the overdrive on there. But if it sounds too much, just tell me. But I'm going to try it with it. It might be too much. I think I also want to hit a 7th. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have an idea. Uh-oh. I'm going to let the last one ring out. And I totally forgot to hit the 7th. But I'm also going to cut out a bunch of EQ real quick. All right. Damn it. I didn't hit the 7th. All right, this is the last take. Last take. Probably not. I didn't hit it the way I wanted to, but that's okay because I'll just edit it. So let's take this here. I think there's too much reverb. I'm going to take a little more. I want kind of more of a lo-fi sound. And here's the cool trick. We're going to take our fade tool and we are going to slow down. So let's see what that sounds like. How else could we do this? Would it be too much if I slowed the bass down too? Oh, it's the shakers. Those have to end. All right, so now this should sound how I wanted it to. Yeah. Let's add another track because I want to do this melody thing in the second half of this. If it at all appears like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because you're correct. Ooh, that's cool. And then let's add to kind of the same tone. Probably take the drive off and just drive the amp instead. And we'll do kind of just mirroring what the Mellotron's doing. But first, let's tune. So while I'm tuning, I'll just talk about kind of some more goals that I'm setting myself for. I don't know if the people watching right now, if you guys are aspiring producers, mix engineers, or musicians, or what. I don't remember what I was talking about, but I'm working on a lot of cool things and I can't wait to finish them and show you guys and all that good stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and, hey, backslash, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe we'll do that tune down effect again. Is there a tremolo on this? No? It sounds like there's a tremolo. Is it just me? I'm hearing a whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. It's literally the biggest pedal on the pedal board. Get that out of here. Let's add a chorus. Your videos actually helped me so much getting started in Logic. Thank you, man. That's all I want to do is help people. If you got, look, I will be streaming for about 12 more minutes until 7. So if you have any, Logic questions, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help. Or if I don't know the answer, I'll figure it out and I'll put it in a video. All right, let's go ahead and track this real quick. All right, so like I said, we're gonna do the pitch down effect on there again. But real quick, I'm just gonna double track this. There's no rules to panning, by the way. If you ever see those things on Instagram that say, do this to pan, like, no, man, just space it out. Pan it however you want. That's what I do. It's on 34, because that's the number I wanted it to be on. All right, so here's what we are going to do. Bring out our skizzers and cut that, and then we are going to pitch it down, or fade it down, I guess. Ah, still the scissors. So our fade tool, hold down Command, bring it here. It's probably at the same spot. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think it's kind of cooler if the spots that you're fading from aren't perfect, because then it'll probably do some kind of cool stereo effect. But let's see what that sounds like. I dig it. I think it's cool. Let's go ahead and create a track stack out of that, and we're going to throw a lo-fi plugin on there. I have a brain fart. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's Arturia's Tape Mellify. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so now what I'm going to do, main guitar left. And as well, if you guys have like critiques on what would be more entertaining in a live stream scenario, let me know. Because again, this old man is very new to all this. Oh, I left the mechanics noise on here. All right, so let's go ahead and track these guitars for the chorus. When I set this on, 42 and 42. All right, let's do it. Actually, yeah, I should probably chuck it to kind of thicken it up. I threw myself into the abyss of live looping last week, spent hours on recording a very simple video, and I think I'm retiring to acoustic guitars and zero recording for the time being. Did you try live looping on Logic? Because don't feel too defeated. It is not easy. It is complicated. If you're doing it on Logic, yeah, it's a lot. But I used to live loop with a Boss RC30, I think the pedal is. It's got like the 2 pedals on it, but that's what I used to do for like my live acoustic shows, is I would just make layers upon layers. So if you're trying to like loop in a program, yeah, I can understand why that's frustrating. But if you have the chance to get like a loop pedal and try it that way, it is so fun. It is like just making loops upon layers. Like, it's just such a great tool. But yeah, if you're referring to the Logic's live looper, yeah, no, it's a pain in the ass. It's awful. All right, let's do another one for that. Just go ahead and double track it. I feel very validated. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, like, just look at this interface. If we just click it, like, I wouldn't know where to begin. And even Logic's live looping is so new that I feel like even the tutorials like have some catching up to do, because like programs like Ableton, like, yeah, it's the same exact concept, but it's not an easy concept to explain. So just keep working at it. I don't know if I know any YouTubers who like could probably be good examples of live looping for Logic, but you know what? I might look into it and make a video on it. If I can explain it, then then chances are someone else can understand it, because I feel like I like to explain things. I like to understand things like I'm a 3rd grader. I'm going to put some more, oh, this has the tremolo on it. I'm going to put some more dirt on these. Who's it thundering? Oh my gosh. I think that's a good place to just sit back and kind of listen to what we have so far. I only wanted to stream for an hour just because of, it's my first stream. Just got a comment. I feel the hardest part for me is I will get a good song going and creating it. Then over time throughout the week, I kind of lose creativity or the what to do next. You're not alone. Everybody goes through that. Everybody. I think the longer that you work on a project and let it sit, the definite longer you lose the magic of the moment. And it definitely can feel that way. It's like when you make songs and when you record and create, you have to almost trap lightning in a bottle. Like the moment is there. After that moment, then it's gone. You kind of have to just get as much done as you can there. There's a really good book. If I don't think my wife is on watching my stream right now, but if she is, she would probably roll her eyes because of how much I talk about this book. But Rick Rubin's book, right here, I have right next to my desk, The Creative Act, is one of the best books for finding and understanding creativity. So if you feel that way, that, when you're working on a song and over time, it just kind of it doesn't fit. You really have to just remember about the first time that you opened that song and just have to be in the mindset that you were when you first made it. It happens to everybody though. It's a common producer thing. I digress. Let's listen to the song real quick. And actually, I'm gonna throw a quick mastering plugin on it. There's a plugin that I've been meaning to make a video on that for some reason I can't find it right now. Oh, it's right here. It's called the Master Desk. I've mentioned it in a couple videos. It's a really quick way to get your masters sounding, or like just a quick master to sound really good. I am going to lower my volume here. It's probably going to get a little louder. So I will try my best to not let it get that way. So right now, all this is doing is just compressing it, bringing it up to like a normal volume. Here's where I love this plugin. So there's a little mono and stereo enhancer down here. You want your low frequencies to be more mono-centered, because when you spread out your lower frequencies, they kind of just go in the ether. You lose them and your bass will sound very thin. So the mono maker focuses on your low end and kind of just brings it from the stereo back to the center. So I'm going to go ahead and solo this. And the trick that I do with this, I'm probably terribly explaining this, but I just bring this up until I hear the bass kind of go away. And usually that's all the way up to 100. It doesn't go away by much, but it does make a difference when you bring it out of that. Like, that's really when you can tell. And then the stereo enhance is a very tricky tool because it's very easy to over stereo enhance things, and kind of the same thing with bass will happen, where if you stereo enhance it, your higher frequencies will just disappear and it'll phase out. So this solos just the stereo field, so I can hear how much of this effect I'm doing. So it sounds like this. So it's just the middle and high frequencies. And it makes things just so much wider. So just to A/B this plugin, this is before. Obviously there's going to be a volume difference, and this is after. It's great. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and listen to the track we made. And I'm going to put this guitar down while that's playing. My mic was muted again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All I said was, thanks for joining. Leave a comment. I'm so sorry. All right. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I'll do one of these again soon. This was really fun. Thank you guys so much again. And be kind to one another. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye.